Good afternoon. Myself, Dr. Yogesh Patinge. Welcome for this fourth lecture of Service Sector Management of MCOM second year, third semester. Today, the point that we are going to discuss is a very important point. Basically, it is a point which is related to technology, because everywhere we are seeing that each and every sector is being touched by technology. There is no sector remains which is not being participated or which is not going to use any type of technology. Every sector is now completely participating in technological advancements. The point that we are discussing today is here, changing face of service sector. Why we are given a title to this point like this is that service sector is changing. Before it was a completely manual sector, it was completely record keeping type sector. The record is being manually kept. There are a lot of files, lot of registers, and it has to be searched manually. But right now every sector is being computerized. Banking sector, insurance sector, transportation sector, aviation sector, hotel management sector, hospitality sector, tourism sector, and a lot of sectors which are not being covered in this list is being completely computerized. So when we talk about this particular point, we should have to keep in mind that these sectors are now the sectors which are technologically driven. So today this point we have to discuss here is the changing face of service sector. Why the service sector is being changed? The first point is easy accessibility of service. Look, for example, we consider about our nation. We have 125 crore plus population, maybe 130 crores also. So when we have to reach to the last customer, last consumer, it is not possible for any type of service provider that he is sitting at a district place or in actually a metro city and he have to reach to last or the consumer which are there in a village, a very remote village. What helps him is the technology. Means with the help of computer, with the help of mobiles, with the help of app, with the help of different type of websites or application, he can reach to his consumer or client in just matter of seconds. So there is actually easy accessibility of services. सर्व्हिसेसचा जेव्हा आपण विचार करतो तेव्हा ती अंतिम ग्राहकापर्यंत किती लवकर पोहोचेल आणि पोहोचली पाहिजे, दॅट इज अ पार्ट दॅट वी हॅव टू डिस्कस इन दिस फर्स्ट पॉईंट. म्हणून मग ती कशा पद्धतीनं पोहोचायला पाहिजे तर त्यासाठी आपण कम्प्युटरचा विचार करतो, मोबाईलचा विचार करतो, उपयोग करतो, वेगवेगळे ॲप्लिकेशन्स आहेत त्याच्या माध्यमातून कंपनी कुठेतरी एक आहे जसं जस्ट टेक एक्झाम्पल ऑफ ट्रिवॅगो कंपनीच्या बाबतीत आपण ऐकलेलं आहे. व्हॉट इज अ ट्रिवॅगो? इट्स ॲक्च्युली एक्झॅक्टली what that company is doing is actually doing the comparison in different hotels, comparing different types of their rates, accommodation styles, etc., and give the most reasonable, the most affordable option to the consumer. So actually that Trivago hasn't to do with any hotels or anything with what we can say the infrastructure about the hotels. ती कंपनी काय करते, फक्त एक डेटाबेस त्यांच्याकडे आहे. ग्राहकांनी दिलेल्या सूचनेनुसार ॲक्च्युली दे आर सॉर्टिंग द डेटाबेस आणि ग्राहकांना त्यांच्या आवडीनुसार, त्यांच्या गरजेनुसार, मग किंमत कमी असेल, किंमत जास्त असेल, आराम कमी असेल, आराम जास्त असेल, वेगवेगळ्या फॅसिलिटीज त्याच्या आधारे दॅट ट्रिवॅगो ॲप इज गिव्हिंग ऑप्शन्स टू द कन्झ्युमर्स. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज ॲक्सेसिबिलिटी. त्यामुळे आपण घर बसल्या वी आर ॲक्च्युली सिटिंग इन अवर हॉल or in our house and we are actually comparing the hotels of entire world within a matter of seconds, within just doing some small comparisons. This is actually the example of technology. त्यामुळे ट्रिवॅगोनं जे केलेलं आहे टुरिझम सेक्टरमध्ये दॅट इज ॲक्च्युली अल्टिमेट एक्झाम्पल ऑफ इझी ॲक्सेसिबिलिटी ऑफ सर्व्हिसेस. त्यामुळे त्या हॉटेलला कॉल करणे, देर आर लॉट ऑफ ॲप्स फॉर दिस. मेक माय ट्रिप इज डुईंग दिस सेम थिंग, Yatra app is doing the same thing. So lot of applications, lot of service providers are there. What they are doing, they are actually taking a fees from consumers. What consumer or client is paying to the hotel, some part of that amount goes to that aggregator called as a Trivago. So this is the first point, that easy accessibility of services. This is applicable to different types of service providers also. Now we move to the second point, new ways of delivering services. सर्व्हिस लोकांपर्यंत पोहोचवण्यासाठी नवीन नवीन माध्यमांचा उपयोग केला जात आहे. देअर कॅन बी द यूज ऑफ ह्युमन अप्रोच प्लस टेक्नॉलॉजी, माणूस प्लस टेक्नॉलॉजी, त्याचा अप्रोच होऊन ती सर्व्हिस तुमच्या दारापर्यंत पोहोचू शकते. वी कॅन टेक एक्झाम्पल ऑफ स्विग, फॉर एक्झाम्पल झोमॅटो, then the example of Swiggy, the example of what we can say, the different types of companies which are actually working in food sector. तर त्या कंपन्या काय करतात, तर त्या कंपन्या तुमच्याकडून ऑर्डर घेत आहेत, त्या आर टेकिंग द ऑर्डर्स फ्रॉम यू विथ द हेल्प ऑफ देअर अप्लिकेशन्स, आणि मग त्यांचा जो डिलिव्हरी बॉय आहे तो तुम्हाला डिलिव्हरी करतो आहे. मीन्स देर इज अ मॅन्युअल अप्रोच, देर इज अ ह्युमन अप्रोच अँड देर इज अ टेक्नॉलॉजिकल अप्रोच. दोघांचा समन्वय साधून कोऑर्डिनेटिंग दिस टू फॅक्टर्स आर ॲक्च्युअली डिलिव्हरिंग द सर्व्हिसेस. डॉमिनोजचा विचार आपण करू, आपल्याला पिझ्झा ऑर्डर करायचा आणि वी जस्ट डोंट वॉन्ट टू विजिट दॅट डॉमिनो स्टोअर, डॉमिनो आउटलेट. वी जस्ट कॅन गो टू देअर ॲप, आपण त्यांचा ॲप उघडू शकतो. आपल्याला ज्या पद्धतीचा पिझ्झा आपल्याला हवा आहे दॅट वी कॅन सिलेक्ट, वी कॅन मेक अ पेमेंट. दिस इज ॲक्च्युअली टेक्नॉलॉजी. दॅट ऑर्डर गोज टू दॅट स्टोअर, ती ऑर्डर त्या स्टोअरला चालली आणि त्यानंतर त्यांचा डिलिव्हरी बॉय इज ॲक्च्युअली कमिंग टू युअर हाऊस अँड डिलिव्हरिंग द पिझ्झा. सो ॲक्च्युअली देर इज अ अप्रोच, ह्युमन अप्रोच अँड टेक्नॉलॉजिकल अप्रोच. या दोघांचा समन्वय साधून, मेळ साधून, दिस वे देर इज अ न्यू वेज ऑफ डिलिव्हरिंग द सर्व्हिसेस. बँकेचा विचार आपण करू शकतो. इन दिस एज डेज ऑफ e-banking, we just don't have to go to the banks. Means for a deposit, you can do it with the help of deposit machines which are placed in ATMs. If you want to withdraw the money, you have to go to ATMs. You can order demand drafts, you can order checkbooks, you can change the nominee, you can do the transfers, NEFT, then RTGS, IMPS. Now there is a UPI payment facilities also. So in this case, we just don't have to go to that particular brick and mortar, that's bank, and we can do all these transactions sitting from our home. So these are called as a new ways of delivering services. म्हणजे जे आपण एक 10 वर्षापूर्वी, 10 वर्ष फार मोठा वेळ झाला, मतलब एक 5 वर्षापूर्वी, कंपनी 5 वर्षापूर्वी जी एक परिस्थिती होती, that scenario is completely changed now. Means for that particular service there is no need you have to visit to that particular service provider. Moving to the third point, it is a close link with customers. There is a consistent feedback from consumers. Means if you are availing some type of services, after availing the services, service provider will ask you for feedback. How you are going to rate our services? 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, 5 star. That is actually a close link. So when consumer will answer that particular feedback and just give 1 star and just write a description that this is problem in your services, we don't like this type of behavior, we don't like your overpricing, we don't like your delivery, we don't like your quality, and when that feedback goes to that particular service provider, will analyze that. After analyzing, he will revert back to the consumer, say sorry, and next time we are not going to give you any what we can say, any room for complaint. आम्ही तुम्हाला भविष्यामध्ये कुठल्याही पद्धतीची एक तक्रार करण्याची कुठलीही जागा देणार नाही. That is called as a close link with customers. यापूर्वी काय होतं की actually consumers get services, they avail the services, but there is no consistent feedback. एखाद्या वेळेस कधीतरी त्यांची प्रतिक्रिया घेतली, त्याचं ॲनालिसिस केलं का, नाही केलं का, ह्या सर्व गोष्टी त्यावेळेस तेवढ्या महत्त्वाच्या नव्हत्या. बट राईट नाव देर इज अ इमेन्स कॉम्पिटिशन, अँड विथ द हेल्प ऑफ टेक्नॉलॉजी इन लेस ह्युमन रिसोर्स, देर इज अ क्लोज लिंक विथ कस्टमर्स. सर्व्हिस प्रोव्हायडर्स विल wants to be consistently in touch with their consumers, because what consumer feedback is there, they can improve their services. If consumer feedback is positive, they will get motivated. If consumer feedback is negative, then they have the space to improve their various services in different parts, in different types, in different capacities. So we can say that this is a way that there is a close link with customers in this changing phase of service sector. And this is actually happening with the help of technology. If there will be no technology, then it is actually not possible to have this consistent feedback mechanism. The next is higher level of service. The level of service is now increased. Why it is being increased? Because every time service provider wants to give the service to the consumer at a certain higher level in comparison to prior commitment, or what we can say the service which he availed in last month, for the next month service provider wants to give a higher level of service to him. Means he wants that customer satisfaction level is also get increased. Why this is? Because there is an immense competition, one thing, and with the help of technology it is now very easier to service provider to increase his level of service. So that's why we mentioned here point higher level of service. Why we mentioned here higher level of service? It is not actually a complexity, it is actually simplicity. It is not a cost increase, it is actually a affordability. म्हणजे इथे किंमत वाढविणे हा हेतू नाही, इथे किंमत कशी कमी करता येईल तो हेतू आहे. इथे त्याच्यामध्ये कठीणता वाढविणे हा हेतू नाही, याच्यामध्ये कशी सिम्प्लिसिटी येईल तो हेतू आहे. सो दिस इज कॉल्ड एज हायर लेवल. म्हणजे इथे हायर लेवल म्हणजे फार कठीण असं काहीतरी बनवलं जात आहे असा त्याचा इथे अर्थ होत नाही. इथला अर्थ असा आहे की जेव्हा सर्व्हिस प्रोव्हाइडर एक सेवा सर्व्हिस एक ग्राहकाला देतो आहे, that company works that the satisfaction level of that consumer should increase day by day. That why it is called as a higher level of service. Next point is a global reach of service. So when we think about the entire world, means for example if you want to avail services which are not in India, it is in America or in western countries. If some product is being manufactured in America and you want to purchase that product, 5 years ago it is not possible. You just have to go to that particular nation or just order and you have to pay the higher import cost and all those things. Right now you can do that with the help of shopping websites. With the help of Amazon you can order a product which is not being manufactured in India, which is there in US. You can easily order that product and within the days which are prescribed for particular transportation, you will have that product in your even in your village also. So this is called as a global reach of service. And why this is possible? Because this is possible with the help of technology, with the help of reach of that service provider to the consumer, with the help of close link with customers. These all points are responsible when we say that there is a global reach of service. Means services are not just restricted to that particular boundary of nation. You can avail the services, you can give the services to every consumer who wants that service, whether he is sitting in your country or whether he is far apart from your country. It's actually possible with the help of technology. त्यामुळे इथे जेव्हा आपण विचार करतो की एखादी सेवा ही दुसऱ्या देशामध्ये आहे आणि ती आपण कशा पद्धतीने घ्यायची, तर ती आता पॉसिबल आहे. म्हणजे 5 वर्षाअगोदर जर आपण विचार केला असता की सेवा कशी घ्यायची, कारण ती दुसऱ्या देशामध्ये आहे, दुसऱ्या देशामधून सेवा जर घ्यायची असेल किंवा तो प्रॉडक्ट आपल्याला मागवायचा असेल तर त्यासाठी आपल्याला कस्टम द्यावे लागेल, जी किंमत त्याच्यापेक्षा दुप्पट असू शकते. म्हणजे 100 रुपयाची वस्तू तुम्हाला 200 रुपयाला पडेल. आणि ते मग ते प्रॉडक्ट ते दिसते कसं, त्याचे स्पेसिफिकेशन्स काय याची तुम्हाला माहिती त्या काळामध्ये नव्हती. बट राईट नो यू कॅन डू दॅट. जसं मी आता सांगितलं की एक अमेझॉनच्या मदतीने दुसऱ्या देशामध्ये निर्मित झालेली वस्तू इझिली आणि सोप्या पद्धतीने तुम्ही तुमच्या शहरामध्ये इवन तुमच्या खेड्यामध्येही बोलावू शकता. ती वस्तू तुम्ही पाहू शकता व्हर्च्युअली. आणि सध्या ऑगमेंटेड रियालिटीच्या ARच्या या जगामध्ये तुम्ही त्याचं फीलही घेऊ शकता की ती कशा पद्धतीने दिसते. 3 डायमेन्शनल 4 डायमेन्शनल या सगळ्या गोष्टींचा विचार करून तुम्ही त्या वस्तूला त्या सेवेला तुमच्यापर्यंत मागू शकता. दिस इज कॉल्ड एज अ ग्लोबल रीच ऑफ सर्व्हिस. आणि हे कशामुळे शक्य झाले की विथ द हेल्प ऑफ टेक्नॉलॉजी आणि सर्व्हिस प्रोव्हायडरची उत्कंठा की आपल्याला त्या कन्झ्युमरपर्यंत पोहोचायचं. द लास्ट पॉईंट इज कॉस्ट रॅशनलायझेशन. कॉस्ट रॅशनलायझेशन इज ॲक्च्युअली इम्प्लाइड टू अफोर्डेबिलिटी. हे सगळं करताना ॲक्च्युअली देर इज यूज ऑफ ट्रिमेंडस टेक्नॉलॉजी, ट्रिमेंडस बिग इन्फ्रास्ट्रक्चर. यू नीड्स कम्प्युटर्स, यू नीड्स सर्वर्स, you need application developers, you need website developers, you need what we can say transportation infrastructure, you need storage infrastructure. आणि या सगळ्यांसाठी गुंतवणूक लागते. there is a need of huge investment. So when there is a need of huge investment, it needs a capital. But again, when you are thinking from this angle that there is a need of huge investment, you have to do the cost rationalization also. तुम्हाला तुमची किंमत कमी करावी लागेल, कारण जेणेकरून ते ग्राहकांना परवडलं पाहिजे. when it is affordable to consumers, you will get a multiplier effect, and then after इट इज पॉसिबल दॅट विथ द हेल्प ऑफ कॉस्ट रॅशनलायझेशन यू विल बी इन प्रॉफिट. पण जेव्हा तुम्ही विचार कराल की खूप मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये कॅपिटलची गरज आहे आणि फार मोठ्या प्रमाणामध्ये जर कॅपिटलची गरज असेल देन इट इज नॉट पॉसिबल टू डू अ कॉस्ट कटिंग. So it depends on that service provider, how he handles that situation, how he raises his capital, what is the cost of capital, what are the expenditure to raise that capital, and after that he should have to do the rationalization of cost. Then only that services can be affordable to the consumers. So when we summarize all these 6 points, why there is a changing face of service sector? The service sector is being changed with the help of technology, with the help of increasing infrastructure, with the help of there is a close link with the consumer and service provider. There is a consistent feedback from consumers, and what consumer wants that get reflected in next service delivery of that particular service provider. So this is all about changing face of service sector. In next lecture we will discuss the new point. Till then, thank you.